Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm in the house with the MBK Old Guard Mini. Here with me for a review, we're gonna analyze the look, the sound and the feel of this bad boy, but don't forget to like, subscribe and leave me a comment down below. That's not hard to do. You can do it if you feel like to comment on this fella right over here. Yeah, go ahead. So this guy comes with this embroidered MBK Monterey Bay knife pouch, zippered and nylon made, and then inside you're gonna find this pretty cool inset lock titanium knife. And let's quickly check the size. 3" for the blade, 4" for the handle. 3 plus 4 is 7" for the overall length, which is gonna be bigger than the bag out, and which is gonna be smaller than the bag out and bigger than the mini bag out, both from Benchmade. Here you get to see Spyderco Para 3, and up here you get to see the Spyderco Para Military 2. So we're pretty much in the same ballpark of the Para 3 right there. Here is the small Sebenza 21, and this is the large Sebenza 31, both by Chris Reeve Knives. And again, we are in the ballpark of the small Sebenza, for sure, not of the large Sebenza, and that's the Hinder Knives XM18, and this is something more in the lines of the MBK, that's the BBM. Big boy wanted to show you, it's the Tabargan from Shirogorov, and the small boy is the Neon NL from Shirogorov, and just another couple too here because I got them with me from Holt Bladeworks, Haptic and Spectre right over there to attest that this MBK, yeah, it's the mini, it's not the Old Guard. This is the mini Old Guard. It's a liner lock, it's an inset lock. Titanium handles made by Monterey Bay Knife. Pretty cool, clean, neat design. You have some nice materials employed here, and it's not gonna break the bank because I believe this is like 200 bucks, so not too shabby. You have some nice scales which are nicely milled. You see, they're not just flat slabs. They are rounded off nicely, as you can see right there. Pretty well made, nice chamfering going on around the edges, a little bit going on the inside, of course going on the chamfer on the back spacer. You have a neat, clean look with this finger groove. Absolutely cool to access the lock bar and to have a little bit more ergonomic pleasure right at this level. You do have I was saying an inset lock, so you have like full slab of titanium on the show side, which is internally skeletonized, as you can see, and the lock side is it's like a pocket milled where it allocates the stainless steel liners, which is inset on the lock side, and you get like a liner lock with no liners visible on the sides, and that's gorgeous. Like basically, you know, like the Haptic is doing, so you don't see anything and you have like an inset lock like that, just a little bit fancier. In this case, you have, of course, like you see, like everything else checks out. You do even have like a M390 steel. This fella is pretty straightforward and easy to disassemble. I mean, just, you know, take these two guys down, pivot is out, and you're pretty much done. So you can also check out my maintenance video if you want to know a little bit more on how to maintain this guy. There's no need for stainless steel lock face insert because it's stainless steel on stainless steel. So, you know, steel on steel, there's not going to be any lock stick, and also no lock bar stabilizer is needed because this is a liner lock. So you're pretty much good to go. Also, you have the titanium milled pocket clip tip-up carry only. It is not reversible. It has a nice cut out, maybe like to see through or also to reduce weight. Screwed in from the outside though. It has a nice entrance and exiting ramp. It's gonna be, it's a little bit stiff, but still, it's gonna work nicely in and out of your pocket. The blade is M390, drop point, chamfer, not really crown, dual thumb studs, almost full flat grind. You get some nice belly and pretty much all belly up to the sharpening choil. Plunge grind is pretty cool, a little bit of flats going on over here. No finger choil, only sharpening choil. Let's actually quickly check. Stock thickness is going to be 0.135, and behind the edge this fella is going to be 0.023. So not super slicey for this kind of stock thickness, but still it's nicely done. It's a pretty cool one to have in the pocket office carry. This is a tiny one, and you have no jimping going on up here, as you can see. No thumb rump, just a little bit of crowning, like chamfering, I would say. But what I love is just the absence of billboarding going on this side. Only you get to see the MBK logo on the lock side, which actually looks pretty clean. So that's very, very good. Also, like the edge symmetry, as you can see, is pretty well taken care of. From the sound department, this fella sounds like that. Nice and snappy, clacky, and tinky, and clacky, and pretty unobtrusive when you close the blade. Like, yeah, it's pretty pleasant actually. This is kind of like of a gentleman's folder noise. So very unobtrusive, very subdued, not loud, not blasting, not resounding. Nobody's gonna get scared. You pull this out, you flick it like that, and it's like a tick. So okay, you close it. Yeah, okay. Nobody's gonna get scared of this fella, which is a good thing. Let's quickly check the weight on the pocket, because you know, stainless steel liners and titanium and back spacer are going to contribute to 3.72 ounces in your pocket, so not too shabby. And it has a very good feel in the hand. No odd spots whatsoever when you squeeze the handle. There's no sharp edges. The lock bar is quite easy to disengage. You see, it's kind of like there's like a cutout, and this is sticking out a little bit more, so pretty easy to access, disengage. It's smooth actually. It's not sharp by any means. Nicely rounded off. I like it. Also, the knife feels absolutely solid. It's a tiny one, but these slabs, the back spacer, inset lock are gonna contribute to a pretty rigid structure, which I really like, and fit and finish is spot on. No gaps, no misalignment, everything feels flush, well put together, and not rattling when shaken. There's no blade play. The studs are a little bit on the sharp side. I mean, there's some nice bite to it, because you need a little bit of grip to be able to deploy like that. And maybe, let me see, with that I'm struggling. Maybe like that. No, I'm struggling. I'm just gonna stick with the thumb, and that's fine, because this guy is running on bronze washers, which is the reason why you disengage the lock bar, and this guy is not gonna go anywhere. You have to use basically two hands, or like one hand like that. So the action is not there. I mean, it's pretty good. It's there. I mean, look at that. This flies open with a very satisfactory feeling to it. But when you close, yeah, there's no... Yeah, you have to wiggle a little bit to get this guy closed. Kind of like on asset bands that would do, you know, washers. It's pretty tight with the tolerances. So there's not much of a guillotine effect, free fall, nothing, none of that. But I'm telling you, it's very pleasant to deploy. Like, it's snappy. It just it deploys fast in a fast way, quickly, and detent strength is nicely dialed in. So I would say that overall this is a pretty cool knife, guys. Minimal look, very clean lines. It looks pretty clean. M390 steel. It runs on bronze washer, so it's gonna be a breeze to take care of. You can use this in the mud. It's not gonna, you know, feel anything. Titanium inset lock, titanium backspacer, clip. Materials are there. Price is there. The look is there, the sound is there. Guys, I'm telling you, this is a very, very cool one. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.